everyone, it's Ann here and it's Monday night and I am excited to be with you. I'm popping on a few minutes early, or actually just right around 7. So I'm just going to make sure my settings look great. If you're on, say hi and let me know that you are here. I'm just going to check my iPad settings and I'll be right back. I hope you've had a great day. Here in Ontario is where I'm from. It was like almost 18 degrees. The sun is shining. I face my house. The sun is beaming into my window right now, and I had to close my blinds to do this Facebook Live. So anyways, so I'm just going to start because I know it's a busy time of year and people might be popping on late. They just might be busy, so I'm just going to roll with it. And if you're here, say hi. All right, so welcome to our Monday night crafting session. Can you believe, I believe this is number 15. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So as you know, my name is Ann Greenery and I'm an independent demonstrator here in Canada, and I'm very excited to be with you tonight. Each Monday night at 7 p.m. I go live in my Stamp with Ann group. And you can always catch me there. The reason why I go live in my group is because with a Stampin' Up page, you never know, deal with algorithms. At least in my group, you get a notification. So I'm glad you're here. If you're watching on the YouTube or finding me from my blog and you're not in my Stamp with Ann group, please join us. We have so much fun here. And our Monday night crafting session is huge. My customers tell me they love it. Hello, everyone that is joining. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know. Give me some likes. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because then that's why you'll know when I go live. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias, and don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, because that's how you find out how things are happening in my business. So you can find me on my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com. And that's my handle for all my social media. So I'm excited. Please share my video. I'm not sure if you can share it from this group because it's a private group. But if you're on my blog, you can always share the link that way. That would be great. Or my YouTube link would be great too. I have a bunch of reminders for you tonight, and then we are going to get started with crafting. So first of all, I wanted to remind you that the retiring ink colors are going to be leaving us on May 3rd. So those are the 2019 to 2021. And those are Seaside Spray, Pretty Peacock, Terracotta Tile, Purple Posy, and Rico Rose. Rico Rose cardstock is already sold out, which means the assorted card pack is already sold out. I'm going to let you in on a little tip. Us demonstrators get to see the new catalog on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Well, it's 1 p.m. Mountain Time, so 3 p.m. our time. And that is also when Stampin' Up! Is going to release the retiring list, which means the products that will be leaving us on May 3rd, or, well, sooner, depending on while supplies last. Once that list comes available, things will fly off the shelf very quickly. So I always say check your stock, protect your investment. Make sure you have re-inkers for your ink pads. Make sure you have the cardstock that you want to finish projects. Make sure you have the designer series paper you want. Don't forget that our ink colors come in blends. Maybe you love those colors so much you want another set. And don't forget about there's also embellishment and ribbons. So you can always place an order online through my Stamp with Ann store, or you can email me your order and I'd be happy to place your order for you. So the last chance list will be out on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Once I get home, I will put it up for you guys, but you can also go to my web store because you will be able to view it there. Supplies will go quickly because it'll be what is left in warehouse. Stamp sets are usually guaranteed till like end of April, but then everything else will be while supplies last. And I also wanted to remind you that me as in Stamp with Ann, me and Greenery is having a BOGO sale this weekend. So it's a buy one, get one. And I will be doing a separate group for that. So if you were already in my BOGO group last time, you will automatically still be in that group. I'm going to be deleting the files. I've priced everything. So this week during the night, I'll be uploading pictures, and then my sale will go live on Saturday at 1 p.m. How that works is I will be selling off my retired product that I am no longer using. There is a lot of brand new product, some stamp sets, some paper, there's punches, there's dies, there's bundles, there's, you name it, it's there. So how it's gonna work is I'm gonna post the albums and you can start shopping at 1 p.m. So say you decide to shop and you spend $50 in my online sale, then you have the option of paying me $50 cash or giving me a $50 order with $50 order, you pay the shipping and taxes, and the stuff out of your the retired sale is free. So it's a buy one, get one. If you're not in that BOGO group and you want to be in that BOGO group, message me and or comment in the Stamp with Ann group, and I will let you know for sure that when that is happening. So watch for that. It's a great sale, lots of fun things, and a lot of brand new product, like tons and tons of paper and some nice stamp sets and a lot of the stuff is coming off my Christmas stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that I've left over from the retiring Christmas stuff in like the fall stuff. Also, just want to remind you that my hostess code for the month, if you spend $50, you get a pack of 6x6 paper. I've gone through some old paper and cut them up. So with a $50 order, I will either put that in your order if you're doing portrait makeup, or I will mail it to you if you're mailing it out. And I went to the post office this afternoon, so some people will be getting some happy mail this week. So watch for that. All right, let's get stamping. I'm going to flip my camera and we are going to get started with our project tonight. We are using the gorgeous Forever Greenery that is in the annual catalog, and I will show you where that is. So I'm going to try something new tonight. I'm actually going to put some black cardstock over my camera so that people don't get dizzy when I flip. All right, so give me a minute. I'm just going to flip it up and I'll be right with you. Okay, so you want to hear the funny thing? I actually took a screenshot of my camera. Oh, good golly. That just kind of tells you the kind of day I had. Okay, if someone can let me know how my screen looks, that will be good. I'm just going to pull up the comments on my camera, on my iPad. And I'm just going to show you the Forever Greenery set that we are using, which is right here. So that is what we're using tonight. When I first saw this catalog last year, this was the first thing that was drawn to me. I just love the colors. Also, another tip, majority of our designer series paper, which is our pattern paper, never carries over. So all of our pattern paper will be leaving us. And that's usually what has happened in the past. And remember, it's while supplies last. So if there's things you want and you've been waiting, I would almost wait, or I would order early or take that chance of waiting on Wednesday. Some things sometimes Stampin' Up! Discounts, sometimes they don't. I really don't know because I don't see that list until you guys see that list. So tonight we are using the gorgeous color of Forever Greenery, and I can't wait to share the card with you. So we are using soft seafoam, which is a color I don't use very often. But when I use this set, I really do like it. Let me just move my camera back a little bit and make sure I'm good. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I think there we go. All right. Okay, so we're using this. So there you go. I'm going to get my adhesive. Actually, no, I'm going to wait. So I'm using this pattern of the Forever Greenery. I have a white piece for the inside of my card. I am using Pretty Peacock and this pattern. The reason why I wanted to use this pattern was because I wanted to focus on those retiring in colors. So just a reminder that our Pretty Peacock is leaving us on May 3rd. So while supplies last, so make sure you get your ink pad, re-inker, the cardstock, the blends, whatever you need for those colors, because once that list comes out, they will be gone. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this little piece here, and it is, I will put all the measurements up. I believe it's, oh, I can't forget. I think it's 3 1/8 by, no, this is 3 1/8 by 3 7/8. So we're going to take this paper, and like I said, I will put these measurements up, and we're going to cut them into 1-inch strips. So we're just going to cut them. Now, the little cutter I'm using is our mini cutter. This was offered last year as a celebration promotion in 2020. I just love it. I use it all the time for when I'm doing little pieces. Sadly, Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell it anymore, but if you were lucky enough to grab one, if you joined Stampin' Up!, you would have had it. And yeah, I hope Stampin' Up! Brings something back like this because it was really useful and a great little thing to use. All right, so I've cut those papers, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little matching of paper. See, so you can see I just basically cut that in half into 3 strips, and now we're going to create like a little mural on our paper. I always glue down the middle first. And then I do my outsides. And the reason why I do the middle one first is because I want to make sure that I have the right amount of edges. Okay, so then I'm going to see, which way do I like this? Kind of like it that way. Actually, I think, yeah, I had it upside down. So this is the right way. So I am going to wrap some twine around this. This is the white twine that comes from the snail mail combo. You get a white one and you get a blushing bride, and you can find that in the January to June catalog. All right, so let's put that off to the side, and I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. I was saying, I did a class the other day. I recorded a video yesterday for my one online class, and I was like, look at the size of these dimensionals. They came from one of the paper pumpkin kits. I'm like, they're huge. I wish Stampin' Up! Carried them like that full time. How nice would that be? Maybe they will. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so we're going to bring this in. Now, when I'm creating cards, I tend to like to build my layers and then glue everything down together. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna glue the inside down, which is white. When I do colored cardstock, I always like to put a white in. So that's just 4 by 5 1/4. My base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. This DSP pattern paper is 4 by 5 1/4. And I believe, I could actually tell you if I get my ruler out. And I will, oh, my ruler's buried. Oh, I can't get it. I will put these measurements up. All right, so let's go ahead and secure this down. And let's put that right there. So just like that. So I love this. I think this is my favorite pattern from this collection. I just love it. All right, we're using the Label Me Lovely, and I think I have enough room, and I'm just gonna bring in some scrap paper, and we're going to use Pretty Peacock because I wanted to showcase as a reminder that those colors are leaving. And the stamp set that I'm using, I've been focusing on some of my annual catalog stamp sets because I feel when a new catalog comes out, you do work with them and then you forget about them. So I'm focusing on it. And this is called The Best Years. It's a great set because it has a multiple sayings for hold on for an occasion. So it's supposed to take you through the whole year. We're gonna use Wishing You the Best Year Ever because I thought that would be like a fun birthday card to give to somebody because we could always use birthday cards. A reminder, if there's any of these projects you, oops, hopefully that, I'm gonna flip that over. If there's any of these products you want, you can always email me with your order, or you can go, I think I'm crooked again. Let me see if I can get it straight. That just goes to show you, I'm kind of that crooked kind of day. Yeah, I'm gonna get a new piece of paper. Some days there's not enough chocolate in the world. All right. I'm going to clean my stamp and try this again. I think I put the stamp on crooked, so I think that's my problem too. Like I said, it just kind of goes to show you. All right. Let's try this again. Let's see. All right, so I'm using, so sometimes I stamp first, then punch, and there's other times I punch, then stamp. Just depends on what I'm doing. Go ahead and close your ink pad. And we're going to bring this in and we're going to pop it up. So sometimes I was saying in my video yesterday that I was doing for this class, I forget about my punches. I tend to go to my die cutting machine and I forget how simple it is just to stamp and punch. So I've been really trying to use my punches lately because I think they're also fun to use. All right, so there is my greeting and I'm going to bring back in the twine. And I'm going to make us a bow. So I just kind of like tie my bows as if you were teaching a student or child how to tie their shoes. As I do it that way. All right, let me put my twine away. Okay, so I'm just fixing my bow here. All right, it's coming the way I like it. And we're just going to grab this and we're going to put it here at the side. Okay, so there's our thing. Just put my scissors away. So now I wanted to add some rhinestones. Now sadly, which we don't have, we do not have pretty peacock embellishments. So I thought let's make our own and show some people how to do that. In case you don't know. So I am using our rhinestones and I'm using our blend. I'm actually using the dark blend. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, let me just move this out of the way, push this over. What I'm going to do is I'm just using the brush tip and I'm going around it. So I let it dry and then I go back and do it again. Let it dry, go back and do it again. And then I let them dry. So I actually did some yesterday just so it would be dry for our live today. So I'm just going to go in and I'm using one of these, it used to be like, I used to call it Pokey Doodle. So using a Pokey Doodle is what I call it. And I'm just going to pick up my rings. And remember when you're doing embellishments, you should always do like a triangle to help you. Okay, so let's move these off and put this away. And there you go. There is our project for tonight using the Forever Fern stamp set. So as I said, the Forever Fern Designer Series Paper and the Best Years Yet stamp set. And I will put their measurements in this group once I'm done with my video for you guys, so you know. It's just so you know these ones. But I wanted to show you a couple alternatives that I made. So I will show you the one that I made with my inspiration. So this was the one I made on the weekend. So it just shows you, there's the cards. And I wanted to show you, so I actually did this sketch last week, I think, or the week before with my team. And I made 2 alternative cards to share with them. So I made one and then I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to share it with my customers and show you, because we also do on Tuesday nights a Stampin' Chat and we do some mystery stamping. So my team is loving that. So if you're loving this kind of stuff and you want to join Stampin' Up, I highly recommend it. It's the best journey ever. So I wanted to share with you the 2 cards that I made with my team because it uses the same sketch, just different designs. So, all right, here is the first one using the ice cream corner suite. So I use the ice cream corner DSP here, and I use the ice cream corner here. I use the same punch because I wanted to carry it over, and I use the white twine, and then I use the matted black dots. If you have not purchased the matted black dots, I would highly recommend them. I am on my 3rd or 4th pack. I love them so much. I use them for everything because they just go. So as you can see, it's the same sketch, just different ways. And then I wanted to share with my team another alternative way of using it. So I thought, why not share that card with you? So this is the one I made using the Forever Art Gallery, I think is what it's called. So I used the Fluoro DSP and then this paper, I cut it in half. I used a different label here. I used the everyday label, I think is what it calls. So what I did was I stamped the flower off in the background, and then I stamped my greeting over top. So this just to show you one card done 3 different ways. I always say when you find a sketch that you really like, mark it off, put it in a sketchbook, print off the pictures so that you could always use them over and over. As you can see, this is one sketch that I would use over and over. I think this sketch would look great for obviously a birthday card. You could do it as a sympathy card. This sketch would look great for like Halloween, Easter. You could also use it for Christmas. I can't wait to use this sketch for Christmas. I think it'll be beautiful. All right, so I want to thank you all for watching me tonight, and I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or need any of these products, don't forget you can go to www.stampwithann.com, use this hostess code, and you will get some free designer series paper right here. So yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think of these projects tonight. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. If you're out going for a walk, enjoy that sunshine. And I will be back next Monday night with another fun project for you. Thanks everybody. Have a great night.